always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you are joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. So tonight is Thursday, September 26th, 2024, and we have so much to show you tonight. We have bundles of the week, we have some quilt samples, we have new fabrics, we have retired samples, we have some deals. Oh my gosh, just so much exciting things to show you. And this is the other really exciting thing today. You're going to be able to meet Kate. That's super exciting. So you're going to want to make sure to share and let us know that you're here. I'm going to make sure that we're all connected, and then we'll get started. Yay, I see some great comments here. I think you're able to see my comments today. That's super, super exciting. Yay. And we have a bunch of people joining us. So thank you for spending time. And remember that if you're not able to catch us live, you can always tune in to our YouTube channel and watch us as many times as you'd like, whenever you'd like. You can also binge watch our entire channel to be able to see all of the fun things going on at Patchworks. So I think it's time to show you our bundle of the week. Woo! So our bundle of the week that we have today is, ooh, pretty. So this one here, this is our Taste of Autumn. So it's a curated collection here that we put together, that we have this really fun piece here that says happy fall, y'all, happy pumpkin spice season. You know, it is kind of that season. And the other thing too, have you been noticing that if you are into the whole pumpkin spice thing, that the place that serves the pumpkin spice has been having like some twofer deals in the afternoon sometimes? It's really crazy. So you have to check that out. All right, so really fun there. And then we have our little truck filled with pumpkins. We have some Kim Schafer sunflowers, some Modern Melody blender, Kim Schafer leaves. This is an Allison glass texture from Andover. We have some Robin Pickens leaves. Look at these little hedgies. Oh my gosh. So I don't know where this one came from, but it is super cool. It's a Macower UK. And look, there's little hedgies and squirrels and owls and jam and foxes. Oh, super cool. Makes me want to go and apple pick. Is it apple picking time yet? Don't know. You're going to have to let me know. And then these great things here. So we thought we'd have kind of 4 with a cream background, 4 that were predominantly kind of orange, and then 4 that had a black background. So we have some fat quarter bundles of this, and then we also have a couple half yard bundles. Our fat stack normally is $24.90 or $39. It is special priced at $24.99. I'm going to make sure I get that link for you. And we also have some really fun other deals in our fat quarter bundle deals that we're going to have to share with you. So I know you're excited about that. We went live a little bit earlier today with our fat quarter bundle deals, just trying to get everything ready. So, you know, if you ever want to sneak up on me, you might be able to check out our website just a titch before the show. Shh, I didn't tell you that. But we put them up there so that you can check that out. So that is the bundle of the week collection that you have there. So do you want to see what else I have to show you? So we have some in our collection deals. We have put some of the Dawn on the Prairie items there as well. So let me show you the panel. This is from Fancy That Design House, and we have a bunch of the yardage in the store. It's really beautiful. We have included this panel, which is a 36-inch panel with a fabric. So it works really nice for, you could cut it up into pillows, really nice square pillows. You could make little fun table toppers or wall hangings with that. Really, really nice autumnal kind of colors. And this is regularly priced $11.96, and I priced it really, and so it's only $7.50. Wow, who priced that one? I don't know. We have one Fat Eighth pack of all of the fabrics from the Dawn on the Prairie collection. So that's really, really awesome. It is a lot of pieces. It's a lot of pieces. It's the full collection. And that regular price for that would have been $81.99. It's $59.99 while supplies last. And then I have 4 fat stacks of this collection, which is a nice combination of the mustard, a little bit of that sage, some of the rust, some of the cocoa, and then going into the deep espresso brown. Really, really beautiful. Regularly $39. While these 4 last, just 4, $24.99. So got some really great deals for you there. As we are getting into the fall spirit, I thought we'd just talk a little bit of fall things before we talk about some of the other stuff. All right, so as we are getting into the fall season, we do have a really great book here. This is one of my very favorite books. This is the Festive Fall Quilts from Kim Schaefer, and it is a beautiful quilt that has all things fall, going from Halloween to harvesty type of quilts. And as you remember, we have the Tic Tac back in stock because Andover has brought it back, and that is Kim Schaefer's signature tonal line. And so you'll be able to recreate some of these very, very similar to how these originals were in the book. So that's really exciting that we're able to do that. So we have a few of these copies in store. We have a beautiful fat stack of metallics. We have a whole little kind of harvesty section in the store. So these are some really nice kind of metallic, have some great things that you can either make some wall hangings or a full-size quilt with. And then we do have our beautiful autumn batiks. So we made a few more towers of the pieces that we have. So we have 22 fabrics in these bundles. So this is regularly priced with the Autumn Skies, $77 for the fat quarter bundle and $154 for the half yard bundle. So these are not going to last, and we just kept rebundling them because we know a lot of times you just want to have a nice curated collection to grab and go. Let me share with you some fun things you might be able to do with that. What do you think? So I am going to have Kate help me share a couple retired samples with you that will give you some inspiration of what you can do. So the first one we're going to look at are the falling leaves one. That is that one right there. So I have a free and downloadable pattern for you that you can be inspired by, but it uses beautiful fabrics just like this. So we keep on getting in this great collection, and it is this way you can come on with. So she's coming on over. So we will take a peek at this. So this particular quilt here, this is a really, really nice large quilt. It is a 74 by 88. And you can see how these nice leaves dance around on a beautiful background, and then have some nice borders to just make it a nice ample quilt. And Kate, you're going to want to quick hop in here, wave to everyone. So, and did you even know that we were going to feature this quilt, and you matched the quilt?
I did.
You had to go home and change your wardrobe so that you matched the quilt. So let me give you the link for that pattern so that if you had wanted to, you could make it. But I have something really exciting to tell you, and that is one of the amazing retired samples that we have available for sale for you today. So I'm going to provide a link for you for that, and you would be able to, if you would like, purchase that finished quilt. So I'm first going to give you the link to the pattern, and it is currently called Autumn Beauties. It originally came out as being called Falling Leaves, but that is how it's available on the Kaufman website right now. And you'd be able to use that quarter tower plus some backgrounds and borders in order to make that quilt. Then I'm going to give you a link for all of the retired samples I'm going to show you today. We have just a couple that are autumn treasures, and this is just in case if you've kind of run out of time this season and you want some new decoration. So we also on these put some really good pricing on them. That one is a larger size quilt. It is 74 by 88. We had it priced at $450, and we have reduced the price for this show to $349.99. And if you needed it shipped, that would come with free shipping. So you couldn't make it and have it quilted for that. We had a few options for things and thought you might enjoy some of the fun treasures that we have. The next one that we are going to share with you is a fun little door banner, and it's called Happy Fall, y'all. And this one is a nice little door banner, and this one even has a hanging sleeve on it. Keep in mind, all of these quilts here have been active samples in the store. This one we have a reduced price to $74.99. It had been $90. Sadly, if you had loved this panel, we don't have the panels anymore. This is a retired sample, but if you needed this particular piece, you could absolutely have it ready to go, hang up on your door tomorrow. We have another banner, and that is a sunflower banner. And that one we also have priced at $74.99. This one does not have a sleeve on it, but it is a really nice, easy panel quilt. So done with our easy border worksheet, where you have a 2.5 inch with cornerstones and a 6.5 inch border. If you were looking to frame out your panel just like this, let us know, because we have a complimentary worksheet in store to be able to help you do that with your favorite panel. Then we have a Kansas Trouble pillow wrap. That one is just a fun little thing, and this here is super cute. You could have your 12-inch pillow if you had a bench pillow, or just a small little travel pillow. You could cover it up and put it through here. Really, really nice. And this is specially priced at $24.99. So that one's super fun. Of course, all of these are just one-ofs. And then we have one last sample that we wanted to share with you, and that is the Be Sweet panel quilt sample. This one had been $325, and we marked it down to $199, or not, yeah, $199 here. It's a nice size quilt as well, and this is just super fun, super sweet, nice sunflowers. Sadly, we don't have any of these panels remaining, as it is a retired quilt, but it is a super fun thing that could go in your house. All of these would be able to be shipped or picked up for you. Whew, Well, I think now it is time to talk about maybe some other new stuff. What do you think? So we have behind me Fiesta. So I briefly showed you the Fiesta fabric line from me and my sister last week, I believe, and we were waiting on the pre-cuts for that. We have the pre-cuts and a kit, and that little digital quilt sample that we showed you last week is all quilted up and ready to go. I love how Angie did this. She used white thread on here and this super cute flower stitching. We are in the process of putting all of the quilting designs marked on the back of our quilts. So we'll be able to, if you ever have any questions, we can tell you what design that was. That is a work in progress, but if you stop in or send us a message, I'd be more than happy to fill you in on what that is. So for the quilt sample, it is a box kit that finishes 52 by 68. It includes the pattern and has all of the fabric for the quilt top and binding. You just will need the backing. So for the backing, I think we used something boring like plain white, but that's okay. You can use something boring, you can use something fun. We also, because we chose our own adventure, we didn't use the fancy fabric from the line, but we used a grunge pre-made binding for finishing off the quilt. And that's just a really good reminder that we have this bias binding on the roll in a variety of different color options so that you can finish your favorite project really nicely and easily. So it's bias binding, which means it's cut on the bias, it's folded over, you can buy it by the yard, you can buy it by the spool, and then you're able to apply it just like you would a traditional double fold binding where you stitch it on the unfinished edge, fold it over, and then either hand or machine finish it. I love this bias binding because it just lays so flat. So whenever I have the opportunity to use one of these bindings with the color matching, as there are very basic colors, I just take that opportunity because it's so nice and it makes the job just a little bit easier. So I see there's a comment here. Our box kit here is $139.99, so that's a really great value price. And Kate, can I have you hand me the other pre-cuts from the line? That's on the bottom there. Thank you so much. So we have the half yard. Am I from Boston? Half yard bundles that we had put together, and the fat quarter tower bundle that we put together, both 18 pieces. We have the yardage for the 18 pieces. We have the In My Heart pattern, which is a Wendy Shepherd pattern. And then we have layer cakes and charm packs of the collection here. I did want to share that with these digital samples here that we've been getting, sometimes they are just a titch different from what the actual pattern is. So this sample measures 56 by 74, and the actual pattern measures 52 by 68. So the sample gives us a really nice representation of what the design looks like, but if you were to come up and in store measure things out to see if your blocks were matching up to our sample, they would not. And it was just out of full disclosure because as we've been stitching up some of these digital samples, it's come to our attention that they're a little bit different. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that. So how many of you love this Fiesta fabric? Isn't it pretty? And we have that on the front page of our website as well. I made sure before we started today that all of the collections that are new in store. We have on the front page of our website. I will include the link there. Oh, and it's so great to see all of you say hello, seeing everybody come in. That is so fabulous. Thank you for saying that you're here.
Someone on my end said that it is apple picking season.
Oh, and Kate let me know that it is apple picking season. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, and Sherry says here that she had an amazing caramel apple from the apple stand on 124th and Layton. Ooh, yum. That makes me want to go. All right. Next up, I'm going to share with you something we've been waiting for a really, really long time. And this is the final collection from Minikin Simpson with Moda Fabrics. It is Grand Haven and it is amazing. So we have the yardage, we have the box kit, we have some inspiration, lots and lots of fun stuff. So let's take a peek at the Grand Haven. I'm going to pull out the fabrics first, and we'll go through that, and then Kate will bring over the other pre-cuts that we'll be able to take a peek at. So let me look overhead here. So Grand Haven, there are 34 fabrics here, and this is classic, classic, classic Minikin Simpson styling, okay? We have this great cream, great red and blue, great floral elements here. I love this plaid. This is really cool. Gorgeous plaid there. This works forward and backwards with other collections that they have. We've put together fat quarter bundles, half yard bundles, if you needed a yard bundle, if there was something specific that you needed kitted, please let us know. And these florals, oh, they're just so gorgeous. They make great borders, they make great backs. Now, I don't think that this fabric line is going to last particularly long, so if you are a Minikin Simpson fan, number one, this is their last fabric line with Moda. They're retiring from the fabric design business. They are going to continue. Polly's continuing making her amazing rug hook, original rug hooking pieces, rugs. And Lori still has her patterns. Look at that. It's just so, so beautiful. So the full collection in fat quarters is $119, and we do have it available in the half yard bundle as well. I think these half yard bundles as well are really impressive. So this is the fat quarter tower. The half yard tower is just so lovely. Oh, lovely. We have the charm packs and the layer cakes and the jelly rolls all ready to go. We also have the mini charms and box kits that I will show you in just a second. So we'll just make sure we can take some of this away so that we don't spill all of it because, well, you know, that just might be a little crazy if we just dump fabric everywhere. So the box kit for this collection is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful design, and it is applique, traditional applique, which is something that Lori Simpson is known for, her gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous applique projects. So in this box kit, you get, let's take a peek overhead. So in the box kit, you get a thank you card from the Dunn family. You get this great collectible sticker set. You get the Braeburn pattern that finishes 60 by 60, And then you get this amazing box of fabric. So you are getting a fat quarter bundle of 34 pieces. You are getting a navy print for your bias vines. You are getting the background. You are getting the sashing and binding. And you will need your backing in order to go with that. So you can see all sorts of really amazing things. Now this is super piecey. You will have applique. With it being a 60 by 60 quilt, you will have fabric left over that you can cherish or use for another coordinating project. Just wanted full disclosure of that. But you absolutely want this whole kit if you are a fan. This beautiful kit is $269.99. We have 3 remaining, okay? So if that was your thing, you're going to want to make sure to pick one up sooner than later. And Mary is asking, wasn't the backing included with the kit? And let me quick look, Mary, because I almost said that it was. Let's just take a peek at it. Typically, it says quilt kit includes pattern and fabrics for quilt top and binding. So it is a pricier kit because it does include that whole fat quarter bundle, and potentially the fabric doesn't, it doesn't particularly need it. And here it says on the back, kit includes pattern and fabric for quilt top and binding. So if I had hopped in and said it had the backing as well, I misspoke. You might be able to piece together all the leftovers for a backing. That is possible, but I can't promise that, but it might be probable, if that makes sense, depending on how much you fussy cut your fabrics. So that one is super pretty, and let's take a peek at this, okay? Because we have a digital top of this. This is really interesting that the fabric companies have started to send us these kind of digital cheater tops, especially for something as intricate as this. So I haven't measured this, but this might be bigger than 60 by 60. So once again, the actual sample is 60 by 60. I'm not sure if this is to scale or not. And Kate, can you come and help? Thank you. So if we have any kits left over, we will quilt it up, but otherwise it is just something amazing that I can share with you so that you are tempted to buy this. And you can see here that we have some quarter square triangles here. We have some rails. We have some really nice pieced sashings here, some very primitive stars, really nice wreaths here with the very primitive sort of flowers going on, just very classic Minnikin Simpson style. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. And it does finish with an outer border here. So my guess, without, just because of my arm stretch here, is that this is measuring, this might be printed just a titch bigger than what the actual size is for the finished quilt, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So I hope you enjoy that collection. We also have the pre-cut, the mini charm, and the mini charm, which is available standalone, also has a project sheet available with it, and that you can make the circle game, which is very simple circle template if you wanted to try your hand at hand applique with circles. So if you've never ever done it, this could be a really fun way to get into it. You could also, if you had wanted to, you could if you prefer making hexes, you could make hexie templates that you applique on here or whatever. So just all sorts of different options. But we have the project sheet, we have the mini charms, we have the chambray and the porcelain that that are used for the kit. I also have one spool left of Orifloss in Delft, as well as an amazing extra sticker set. So if there was someone who was interested in having this all kitted to make it just like this, I don't have a price off the top of my head, but I will give you a bonus sticker sheet if you were interested in this whole thing. I do only have one available, so you'll want to contact me sooner than later. If it's still available after the show by tomorrow, we'll put it together in a little fun box so that you can, it will be delivered in a box, but we can put together a box for you to be able to look at it that way. And lastly, I have a previous line of a sunrise side jelly roll available if you were looking for more Minikin Simpson fabric to get your hands on. This was the previous line to this one that we just got in some additional jelly rolls, and that's our $47.99 for that jelly roll. Does anyone have any questions as we are working through all of this amazing stuff? Next up, I wanted to share with you, I got some additional information on the I Heart Ombre Metallic Quilt Along that is starting in October. So Moda posted on their social media that October 1st, they're going to be starting their Stitch Pink Quilt Along, and you can use this box quilt kit, which we do have available in store here, so you can pick yours up so you don't have to wait for it to come in the mail if you're local. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy to ship it to you, so it can arrive just in time for your October 1st starting time. It does include the pattern. We have the pattern available separately as well. If we look overhead to see what is in this great kit. So it finishes 54 by 57. You have the Love Letters kit that has all of these great pieces here. You have the extra fabric that got sent to complete the kit. These beautiful pieces here, a beautiful box to put everything together, and a thank you note from the Dunn family. So this kit, which finishes 54 by 57, it's $119.99, really great price point, and really beautiful that it could be Stitch Pink, it could be Valentine's Day, it could be Galentine's Day, it could just be fun love letters, it just could be surrounding with hearts, because I love all sorts of hearts. And then we also have the dessert rolls, which are the 5-inch by width of fabric, kind of like a double jelly roll. And we have the jelly rolls of this collection, just so yummy and beautiful. You'll be able to find more information on that quilt along either at the Moda blog, on V&Co's Instagram, on Moda's Instagram. We'll be mentioning it again, and I'll make sure to put a link for that in the collection page on our website. Let's see, what else do we have to show you? We have a giant stack. It's very exciting. We have another fabric line. It's called Writing on the Wall, and this is a fun collection from Free Spirit. It's black and white. We've put together fat stacks and half yard stacks. And this writing on the wall, what would you guess? It is all about text. So we have kind of some graffiti stuff here. Original, rendezvous, change, fearless, possibility, choice, solitude, whisper, reflection, wonder, innovator, adventurer, nostalgia, contemplate, elusive. This could be really, really fun if you are making kind of a scrapbook quilt that you would just want to cut things out and fuse them on, a mixed media kind of thing. This, I think, is French. Ooh. Some writing with scribbles through it. This is maybe Spanish. Amor, amistad, canciones, sonrisa. Ooh, what is this one? This is like crazy. So this is imagine more. And then we have the mirror. Fun. This is just so fun. And then we have, so these are not reverse. These are just black on whites. And now we have white on black. Okay. Ideas, ideas, ideas. Questions, questions. Lots of fun stuff. So we have that available in bundles as well as on the Bolt. Let me grab that link for you. Really great. All right. Next up, I have a new Kansas Trouble background collection. So one of the things that I've been talking about with some of you as you've been coming in for different things is that you are working on things and finishing stuff up, or you have stash at home and you just need to add to it in order to make something, right? Because over the years you've found amazing bundles and things like that, but sometimes you don't always have backgrounds, borders, and backing, right? So what I love is that what some of the Moda designers are doing now is that for some of your favorite designers, they're actually coming out with background collections so that you can put together some of the stuff that you've been collecting over the years. So earlier this year, we had some beautiful backgrounds from Three Sisters. So we had some linen-y colors that were great backgrounds. And now we have a background collection from Kansas Troubles. So let me share that with you. It's just a small little collection that is backgrounds. And so you can see that we have a jelly roll here. And with the jelly roll, these are repeated fabrics here. So you can maybe see here that you might get 3 or 4 of each of these pieces here. Okay. And let's take a peek of these fabrics. So there's 10 fabrics in this line. So just really, really sweet, tight line. We'll go with everything that you have at home because, right, we gravitate towards those mediums and darks, and oftentimes we leave the boring backgrounds on the shelf. But now that it's time to make something with it, you aren't able to find it. So I love that she has put some beautiful backgrounds together. So we have the background collection here. This is $35 for these 10. And then we have a half yard bundle for $70. or you can get the Jelly Roll collection for $47.99. So that one here, that one is available on the website. It's called Kansas Trouble Favorite Backgrounds. Let me get you that link.
This computer's been buffering.
So we have another amazing fabric line. So this one is into the winter collection. So last week we talked about some polar bears, polar pals, I think, from Free Spirit. And this week we have Arctic Tales capsule. I might have shared just a little bit of a sneak peek at it with you. And so this is from Art Gallery Fabrics. Let me pull it on over, and then we have a super cute panel with you and also a free pattern inspiration to share with you. So this one here, I mean, it is just so cute. So Kate, can you hold up this really amazing panel? So this collection here, this is Arctic Tales capsule from Art Gallery. And this is a 36-inch wide panel that you literally can quilt up if you'd like. You can stitch here so it looks like it has the 4 different borders, or actually 5 different borders with this nice motif in the center, and then cornerstones, really, really nice. You could back it with just regular fabric. You could back it with flannel. You could back it with some gorgeous cuddle. All sorts of really amazing options. So we have 11 fat quarters in this collection, the panel, and then we have that really cute binding that goes along with it. So let's take a peek overhead at the super, super cute fabrics. All right, let's take a peek at these fabrics. And then Kate, can you check in back to see if the little stripe that's the binding is back there with those guys? So we have these little stacked polar bears. We have this great landscape. We have the narwhals. We have the snowflakes. We have, I think this was ocean waves. Oh, look at this. We have polar bears in here. I don't think it's cut. It would be on the bolt of fabric by the penguins. Narwhal and walrus and penguin and trees. It's a stripe, and they might have put it out already, but it has polar bears on it, and you could cut it up into being a 2.5-inch wide stripe. Polar bear faces and some little squares, and this guy here, oh my gosh, this is super cute. This is icebergs, right? Super cute. And then we have the penguins, and I love these penguins. That middle one. And then this one here, this is, you can either chop this up to be a border, or you could chop it up to be one of these bindings. So that's one of those 2.5 binding collections that I think are so slick. So we included this in our second section of our holiday collections there. Aren't these just fun? Super fun. So we have all of those together. The panel is 36 by 44, is $12.96, and our fat quarter tower is $38.50. Now the quilt that is a free and downloadable quilt that goes along with this collection, let me share the picture with you. That really fun polar bear there, I'm going to give you the link to it. Now it's a 69 page, yes, you heard that right, 69 page pamphlet. It is paper pieced. It's really, really slick. I don't know how many of you would be working on it. It's a nice little wall hanging. It's super cute. It's a fun adventure, but I just wanted to share with you that it is an option that they have for the whole collection. So that's super fun. So I hope you like that. All right. Just a few more amazing things to share with you. Lots of fabric coming in this week. Lots and lots and lots of fabric. We have received the 50 Years of Moda fabric, which is super, super unique. I don't know if you've heard about it at all, but Moda is celebrating 50 years of fabric design. And with that, they have released 11 bolts of fabric, each of them with 4 prints on them, so a total of 44 different fabrics. And they've also issued a challenge that is a contest. It started September 1st, and we didn't have the fabric yet, but we have it now, and it goes through March. And there are cash prizes in a variety of different categories. So let me grab this to share with you. We have all of the bolts here. We can get more fabric as well, and you might even just like it individually. So we have pre-cut half-yard towers because a half yard will yield 4 fat eighths, okay? So this is how it comes off the bolt. You'd be able to buy long yardage to be able to get borders, but let's say you love this gorgeous Minnick & Simpson print. This is being reprinted only as a 10-inch strip. I know, but they wanted to kind of play with their different designers, so it's all their current designers. It doesn't include designers that are no longer with them, but they have done each different bolt as a single colorway. So it's very unique, very interesting. Let me share that, and then we'll talk a little bit about the challenge. So, and in the selvage, they also share who is the participating designer, and depending on what your length is for what you get, you would see that. So like this one here is Urban Chicks, Me and My Sister Design, Stacy East Shoe, and Bunny Hill. Really fun. Really unique. We were talking about maybe that you needed to see it where we actually kind of chop it up rather than having it on the yard, but we thought you'd be able to figure it out. And plus, you could put things together very, very interesting if you cut like squares. Sometimes how you do things with lollies that Jen Kingwell does, where you do a play and take advantage of a faux seam by using both of these. Then we have green. Oh, and this is not the Arctic Tail, so I should take that away. This is 50 Years of Moda. And this is available on our website right now. As I said, both in the yardage as well as the bundles. You have until March if you're thinking about you want to participate in this really fun challenge. "44 different fabrics. It's just amazing how different some of these look. So one of the unique rules with this challenge is that well, all the fabrics need to be Moda. I believe 70% of the top need to be from this collection. And there are some size requirements that we'll go through in just a second. And I think just one more. Just like this. So if we look overhead, how the bundle is going to look, you'll see it very strategically folded to be able to see all 4 prints on each of the 11 pieces. So for the contest, there are 3 categories: traditional pieced, art quilt, and next generation quilter, which is a youth category, and maker must be 17 years old or younger. For each category, oh my goodness, there is a first place of $2,500, second place $1,000, and third place of 1 Moda Fat Quarter bundle a month for a year. Wow! All entries must be received by March 1st of 2025, and all of the entries will happen online. So if you purchase a bundle, you will receive this whole contest rule sheet talking about how your sizes for your pieced and next generation categories must be at least 60 inches square. Quilts in the art category must be at least 45. All quilts must not be larger than 85 by 90. So no 120 by 120 quilts. And lots and lots and lots of fun things. We're also doing something fun here. So we are going to be, for everyone who wants to participate, we are going to be scheduling a show and tell here for all participants, regardless of if you are selected by Moda to move on to final judging or anything like that. And everyone who submits a qualified entry, so that follow these rules, all customers that submit this will receive a $10 Patchworks gift card. What? So extra bonus, of course, we ask that you purchase your materials for the contest from Patchworks, and then you get a fun little bonus from us for participating. And we will be planning a March 2025 gathering to be showing of the quilts to be able to have everyone see all of the amazing work. So I hope you find that exciting. Let me quick share that collection with you. And Kate, do we have any questions? I'm not seeing any questions here, so.
There was one a while ago, the quote behind you, but someone else in the comments helped them out.
Okay, so thank you. We missed a comment earlier, so thank you so much to the very helpful viewer for helping answer the question. But I hope you think that this is exciting. We will be looking forward to be able to help you answer any questions on this. And I hope that we have at least a couple participants. I know we have a few competitive quilters in our customer base, so it'd be exciting to see what you come up with. I'm just going to hand this to Kate on this side, since I've already made a mess of everything. So, all right. Next up, just have a couple more things to share with you. I know we're going long today. We have put together a few more things for Christmas because it's getting to be that kind of time. So we want to share with you, we're going to be doing a quick switcheroo, okay? We have another quilt to share with you today. So what do you think? Do we just flip it over, or are you tall enough? Oh, Kate is tall. I love this. So we are going to show you again the 'Tis the Season quilt that is behind us. And we have received all of the fabrics, and so we wanted to share with you that the quilt kits are ready. So the quilt kit, according to the pattern in this kit, is 80 by 80. Our sample size is 60 by 60. Now that is super cute, and we'd be able to help you scale it to make it smaller if you really wanted to make it that size, but then you'd have a little bit extra fabric. If you make it to the full 80 by 80 size, you'll need 7.5 yards of backing. If you wanted to make it 60 by 60, you would just need 4 yards of backing. So the pattern is included in here, and you have all of the yummy fabric to make the quilt top as designed in the pattern. This quilt kit Retails for $149.99, which is a great, great price. We put together a couple more bundles that we didn't have available earlier. So we have the Christmas Spirit, and this is a beautiful collection from Free Spirit. So we have this panel, which is super, super sweet. It's a 24-inch repeat panel. And we've put together a fat quarter bundle of these gorgeous fabrics. And as we were folding them today, Flo had said to me, she's like, when did we get this fabric? I didn't even recognize it. And so, you know, some of these fabrics we got super, super early in the season. And so now is the time to share with you all these glorious fabrics so that you can do something with them. So we have 6 beautiful coordinates that go with the beautiful panel. This is available in a bundle as well as by the bolt. And we put together this bundle both in the fat quarter and half yard size. So the fat quarter size, this would just be 1.5 yards of fabric. If you got 6 half yards, that would be 3 yards of fabric. So that one is super beautiful. And this is called Christmas Spirit. And then we have some Grinch that we want to highlight tonight. So our Grinch that we're highlighting, it's some refresh of Grinch of old and some brand new for 2025. We will start with the panel. And that is this one here, super, super cute. I love it. And then the fat stack that we went along with it, that we put together of all of the Grinch in the house. Of course, we have these on bolts as well, and these pair really, really well with solids. So we have some old-time favorites and some 2025s or 2024 new ones. I love it. So a mixed medley here, and this fat stack would need a little bit of calming solid in order to turn into a quilt. So it's not our typical fat stack that we put together. We just wanted to make sure that we have all 12 of our Grinch fabrics represented here in a nice bundle ready to go for you if you were looking to just scoop that up. So that is perfect and ready to go. We also wanted to share with you that I have a value priced Robert Kaufman Minky here. And so this is not a Shannon Cuddle. This is a Robert Kaufman Minky. And this is 58-inch wide and would be a perfect back for your Minky or for your Grinch project. And I'm able to show it to you today because it is just so beautiful and yummy. Whew, we did it. Can you believe it, Kate? We did it. She cannot. She was, as we were pulling out all these things, she's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? So before we go tonight, I did want a quick recap. If it's not too far away, can we do a recap of our bundle of the week? Maybe, sorta, kinda. It's a little messy. That's all right. So we just want to recap here in case if we have any left to be able to share with you our bundle of the week. And remember that we have beautiful bundles every week that have very limited quantities available at a nice value price. So this is featuring Kim Schaefer, Macauer, Robin Pickens, some beautiful Ben Artex, great blenders, some Allison Class, homage to our PSL. So this is just $24.99, and I had to toss in some extra pieces that didn't make the bundle. So if we're going for PSL, this fun one, this is in our value priced sale room area, and this has, see the little PSL right there, and fun dogs. We also have this beautiful piece, which is value priced as well, which is, this didn't make the cut because we can only have 12 gorgeous fabrics. This is the same text print with a white background. From that same fabric line, we have fun autumnal drinks on light blue and dark blue backgrounds. And then from a non-seasonal but would be super fun coffee theme to add to it, we have this great timeless treasure coffee print. So that's our show tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun showing you all the good things. If there were any questions that we missed along the way, we'll be going through recapping the comments to see if we missed anything that we need to answer for you, as well as if you didn't want to post it in the public comments, but you wanted to ask us either via messenger, email, give us a call, stop in. We'd be more than happy to answer all of your questions and hook you up with some amazing finds. Until next time, which will be next Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. Happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.